Firemaster, Book 2 of the Nanosia series by Rhonda Denise Johnson. In this sequel to the young adult fantasy, Queen of the Quantum Realm, Lobi, the journeyman of the late Lord Elveston, plunges into Nanosia, a world 1/1000th his normal size, to find the secret to his magic and take Lord Elveston's place as the new fire mage. Lobi doesn't want to and isn't ready. King Sester's diabolical machinations force Lobi to get ready in a hurry. Get your copy today from Amazon.com, Kindle, or Smashwords.com. Firemaster, excerpt narration by Harold Lee Rush. Lobi looked away. They were all having such a good time. Praise and promotion fell on him and his friends like laurel wreaths for all their hard work. But he knew that the 4 remaining elemental mages would expect him to take on his late master's place as the new fire mage. And he wasn't ready. He had no plans to even begin getting ready. He studied the silent trees and incurious stones around the Earth Mage's castle. Occupied by these inanimate objects over here, he didn't have to think about the mages over there. But distance wouldn't protect him from that one question, that inexorable question. Still, he tried, standing off to the side, out of anyone's line of vision, but not out of their thoughts. "So what are you going to do now, Lobi?" Quintessuma approached him. "I don't know." "What can he do?" Merlot asked. "I doubt Lord Elveston prepared him to take his place." Lobi didn't find Master Merlot's doubts helpful either. He didn't want their expectations or their hand-holding understanding. All he wanted was a moment to breathe and enjoy not having the fire mage's wrath searing his every move. His friends, Juwan, Centella, and Zap, stopped their chatter and looked at him. Lobi knew they were trying to be supportive. After all, they were mice, members of a group he had started, but their gazes isolated him. He turned his attention to a large cloud boiling toward the sun. He could send his mind anywhere, but gravity trapped his feet among the grasses of Hadleytown. Quintessuma moved closer. The spirit mage's power locked into his mind, drawing it back to the world where his feet stood. "We know you're not fully prepared, but there has to be a fire mage, and you're the closest candidate, the only candidate to take such a mantle." She was making her point. Lobi couldn't look away, down, or up without showing disrespect for her rank as the mage of ether. But though she could force him to face her physically, she couldn't force his heart to take on this hateful role. "I just don't know," he muttered. His master had never planned for him to be the fire master. Lord Elveston had died trying to destroy the world with Lobi in it. Now Lobi was a journeyman without a master. The world needed a fire master, but Lobi was still a journeyman with a journeyman's knowledge of the element. Couldn't they see that? Quintessuma didn't touch him. As the master of spirits, she didn't need to touch him to see into his heart and mind. He unfocused his eyes until she became a blur. No good. Like licking dry lips. He knew it wouldn't help, but did it anyway. He couldn't see her, but she could still see into him. "You know how to make fire cubes." Juwan, Master Merlot's journeyman, felt an annoying need to remind Lobi of this. "That's all the other mages need from you." Each book in the Nanosia series tells its own unique story. No cliffhangers at the end. No waiting a year to find out what happens. What joins these books are the characters who plunge into Nanosia and find themselves 1/100000th their normal size as they search for the secret to their magic powers in this world of science. Order your copy of Firemaster from Amazon.com for print, Kindle or Smashwords.com for ebook, and trek with Lobi through worlds as small as a quark and as big as a quasar.